So I recently hit 125,000 Gamerscore. So that means it's time to update everyone on what games are best for achievements and all that stuff. These will consist of games that are free, cheap, on Game Pass, and all that stuff. Now make sure to check out all my other Gamerscore videos because I typically don't repeat games, and most games on those lists are still completely valid. Now before we start, last time I made a negative but accurate comment about the Xbox, and a bunch of Xbox fanboys got extremely triggered, left a hate comment, and disliked the video and clicked off immediately. Because I guess they think Xbox is perfect or something. But then there's me sitting here with a PS4 controller that I've had for 7 years because Xbox controllers keep falling apart. I don't want to spend $80 on a new one every year. And if that isn't telling, then I don't know what is. Now I'm sure that's going to trigger a lot of people, and if that's you, then please get off the internet. Forever. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, so first up on my list is GTA. I've been playing a lot of GTA recently. I went through and got all the collectibles, so that's higher than it was last time I showed it. If I did show it, I can't remember. But I believe this game is on Game Pass, so you might as well play it. Next, we have Splitgate. This is a new game on the consoles. It's been out for like a while on PC, but it's new on consoles and it's been blowing up lately. It's pretty good for achievements. I still have a few to get. Actually, I've hit this Gamerscore milestone about a week ago, but I've been trying to get as many achievements in this game as possible before doing this, but the rest of them are kind of grindy. So yeah, this game is pretty good, and it's free, and it's good for achievements, so there's no reason to not play it. Next is Goat Simulator. You can also play this on Windows 10 if you have a computer. I haven't played it yet on Windows 10. I plan on doing it sometime, but you can get almost 700 Gamerscore pretty easily. The rest are kind of hard. And then there's like 1300 Gamerscore you can get through DLC, but I'm cheap. Okay, so this game is really good. I've actually made a video on this before, but Smite is free, and you can get pretty much a lot of Gamerscore, as you can see. And they keep adding more, like, playable characters, which give you more achievements, so they're still adding more achievements to the game. Definitely worth playing. Rocket League, free to play, super easy. You can get almost all the achievements pretty easily. Highly recommend. Blood Roots, this game can be easy. Okay. Let me rephrase. This game is hard. Annoyingly hard. I gave up on it. I haven't even completed the first act, and I already have a quarter of the achievements. So, the game is hard, but the achievements are easy, if that makes sense. Now, Limbo. Limbo is on Game Pass. Oh, by the way, this is on Game Pass too. I don't remember if I just said that or not. My short-term memory isn't very good. But Limbo, kind of an easy completion. The game is a bore. Oh my gosh, the game is so boring. But if you do decide to play this game, you can also get it on Windows 10 on Game Pass. It'll take you maybe 90 minutes to 2 hours. It won't take you that long, but it's extremely boring, so be warned. State of Decay 2. I'm always going to recommend this game. Okay, so this game is pretty easy. It's fun, but the achievements are grindy. Rogue Company. I tried playing, this was in my last video, but I tried playing this to get the other achievements I haven't gotten yet, and I just gave up. This game kind of died. Sorry if you still play it and think it's fun. I'm just bored with it. UFC 4. This was recently added to EA Play, which is on Game Pass Ultimate. You can get 700. I got 700 Gamerscore in under 12 hours. So it's not going to take you very long. As long as you play on the easiest difficulty, you can get knockouts in 30 seconds. And it's super easy. The remaining 300 Gamerscore is extremely grindy. And I think there's one achievement that's almost no one has. So it's not an easy completion, but it's pretty easy to get a bunch of Gamerscore if that's what you are interested in. State of Decay Year 1. So I believe this is also on Game Pass. It is pretty much the same deal. It's on Game Pass. If you have it, it's basically free. And then you can get almost all of them. I think I'm missing 3 achievements total, and those are some really hard ones on the Breakdown DLC. By the way, the game comes with all the DLC. But other than that, it's really easy. Kind of grindy, like the second one, but it's really fun. This is Limbo on the PC. So I've already mentioned that. Really boring. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Okay, I've been obsessed with this game. When this game came out, I mean, between me playing this game and me playing whatever game I played after, I have to scroll down to find it, I played this game for a month straight. It was so fun. It's $60. Rip your wallets. But you can get almost all the achievements. I am missing 4, and those include 3 achievements for beating the game on the hardest difficulty, which I find impossible, and then 1 that's kind of glitchy, I guess. I don't know, but that's pretty much it. If you like Mass Effect and haven't played this game, or if you want to play Mass Effect, which the achievements in this game are the exact same as they are in the original games, almost. So you can just play the original games if you want. They're on EA Play, so you don't have to pay anything. And if you find them fun, you can get the Legendary Edition, which gives you all the DLC, which is what I did. So this game is free. You can find guides for it, but it's a bore, so I gave up on it. Gang Beasts is supposed to be an easy completion. It should take you an hour or less. But all the video guides I found, they don't work. I don't know. They're outdated, I guess. They don't work. So I guess I'm just going to say pass. Corrigan's a free-to-play game. It is really bad, though. It'll take you like 2 hours to complete. I played it for about 40 minutes. I gave up, obviously. But yeah, Halo Master Chief Collection. This game is, I've mentioned it before, so I'm not going to say much again. It's on Game Pass. So here's Mass Effect 3. I only played through these games like once and got all the achievements. As you can see, pretty good. So even if you buy the Mass Effect Legendary Edition and haven't played these games, you might as well play them for the achievements. But this game sucks. I mean, when they remastered it, it was basically a remake. I mean, they fixed all the problems with this game, so now it's... So on the remaster, it is actually a good game, but this original game is garbage. Age of Empires Definitive Edition. This is the PC version. You can do console commands and get 500 Gamerscore in like 10 minutes. Same with the Outer Worlds. This is also the PC edition, or the Windows 10 edition. And something I should note is games like this on Windows 10 run like absolute garbage, which is why I don't have as much Gamerscore on this version as I do on the Xbox version. This is the Windows 10 version of Don't Starve Giant Edition. It'll take you 12 minutes of console commands to get this. You can find guides on the internet. Same with Fallout 4 and Skyrim on the Windows 10. Console commands, and you'll unlock these a lot. You can do the math. I can't do math, so I failed college algebra, so you can do the math and figure out how much Gamerscore that is. Super easy. Probably the hardest part is clearing up memory on your PC to actually install these games. Conan Exiles was added to Game Pass. You can use console commands too, just like Ark Survival, and get pretty much all of them. I'm only missing one from the core game that requires you to have a friend, which I don't have, so I skipped that achievement, but I do recommend getting this game. It's on Game Pass. Maneater. This is basically a cult classic game, but it's not. Just like all those games like SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom, they will take you 10 to 12 hours to complete it all, and all you gotta do is complete all the objectives, which are not hard by any means, and it's actually a really fun game. So they're adding DLC next month, I think. I'm not going to get it because it will cost money, but you can if you want. Second Extinction. I do have some achievement guides for this. It's fun, but kind of grindy. Yeah, I recommend it because, I mean, you shoot dinosaurs. What's wrong with shooting dinosaurs? It's really good. And you can get, I'm missing like 3 achievements or something. I'm not sure, but you can get almost all of them pretty easily. Resident Evil 7 is on Game Pass, I think. I think it's still on Game Pass. I played through it once. This game was scary. I mean, if you like horror games, this game is really scary. In fact, it was so scary that people complained. In Resident Evil 8, they took away some of the fear factor because people were complaining how 7 was too scary. Playing through it once will give you about 400 to 500 Gamerscore. Now, Destiny 2 is okay, I have a bone to pick with this game. You can get about 700 Gamerscore. It's free to play. If you have Game Pass, and you get all the expansion passes. But the thing is they changed the core game with those expansion passes. So, like, half the Gamerscore are impossible to unlock because missions and things you have to do to unlock those achievements no longer exist, so you can't unlock those achievements anymore, if that makes sense. It's really bad game design, and it's extremely frustrating. Star Wars Battlefront 2. This game is actually one of the things I'm most proud of. This took me over 400 hours. Now, it won't actually take you that long. It'll take you maybe half that. It's really grindy, but it's pretty easy. It's like a little bit over 1,000 Gamerscore. And it's on EA Play. Monster Truck Champion. Okay, so this game was a free play day, whatever it's called. Almost every weekend, Xbox releases 2 to 4 games that you can play for free during the weekend. Most of which are awful, but this was actually a really fun game, and it was good for achievements. So I would keep an eye on those free play day games each weekend to see if there's any good completions. I think a few weeks ago was Saints Row 4, which is a really easy completion. Not completion. There's a couple really hard achievements, but for the most part, you'll get all the achievements just by playing through the game, doing all the objectives. Kind of like this game. This game I gave up on. I wasn't having fun, and it's kind of hard. It's on Game Pass though, so if you want to play it. I don't have the nostalgic factor of this game to help me stay onto the game, even though there's bad design in it. Outriders. I don't think I've mentioned this before. It was actually really fun. Really grindy. You can get 700 Gamerscore pretty easily just by playing through the game. But one thing you have to note is when you play through the game, it'll automatically increase your difficulty. So it'll get really, really hard, which is frustrating, which I didn't know because they don't tell you this. But you can go into your settings and turn off auto difficulty changing, whatever. You can turn that off, which makes the game extremely easy. That's all you gotta know. Other than that, it's a really easy game. Now, DayZ has a achievement server that some of the players made. I joined it and got griefed, so I complained about it to the Discord, and then they banned me, and then they try to cover it up. So there's no moderation. People grief it all the time, but they try to cover it up, and it's really stupid. So I just gave up. Paladins is really easy. It's a free-to-play game. It's kind of like Smite and Overwatch mixed together. It won't take you very long, and I believe you can get all the achievements in training, so you won't have to deal with people trying really hard. MLB The Show, you can get pretty much all of this, all the Gamerscore I have currently, in about 30 minutes. I do have a video on it if you want to watch it. UFC 3, I think this game is still on EA Play. The first 2 UFC games were removed recently, but this game, I want to say it's more fun than the 4th one, but it's a lot harder for achievements. But if you want to get the extra 230 Gamerscore, go ahead. Rocket Arena, this game sucks, but you can get a small handful of achievements pretty easily. It's on EA Play. That's all I'm going to say about it. Rain on Your Parade. This game is kind of an easy completion. There's a bunch of achievements in this game that require skill, so it's kind of hard to complete, so you got to be careful with that. Batman Arkham City. So I bought the Return to Arkham games. Arkham Asylum sucked. I don't know why people hyped it up. It sucked. So I went into Arkham City expecting it to be awful. It wasn't as good as people say, but it was still pretty good. And I bought it on sale. Warner Bros. Games does a bunch of sales all the time, kind of like Ubisoft does. And I got it for like $6. So Saints Row the Third Remastered. I paid $20 for this game. Well worth it because I love Saints Row 3. And the remastered actually looks really good. And I got pretty much, I'm missing 5, I think, achievements. 5 or 6 achievements. Achievements that are very, very grindy. So I do plan on going back and getting them sometime, but we'll see. Yep, I've entered the last video section. This game, though, there's a guide for this. I think Maca91 released a guide for this, which I've been meaning to follow and complete, but I just haven't gotten around to it. This game, you can complete this game in like 2 hours with a guide. Alright, so that is pretty much it. Sorry for trying to rush through this video. The last one ended up being 20 minutes, even though I didn't want it to be that long. It ended up being 20 minutes. So hopefully this one isn't as long. I mean, it's only at 19 minutes on the recording, so hopefully it's more like 12. That's pretty much it. Once I get to 150,000, which might be another 6-ish months, then I will make another one updating what games are good. Feel free to, if you're playing Splitgate, feel free to use my referral code. If you use it, if you use my referral code, I unlock cool weapon skins. That's pretty much it. If you want to, I'll put it on the screen in big letters if you want to use my referral code. And if you already started playing it, as long as you're under level 10, you can still use the referral code. So if you want to use the referral code and help me get cool skins, that'll be pretty cool. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I'll let you guys go. I don't want to hold you here forever. Not to make it sound like conversation is a form of imprisonment, but anyway, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye!